Good evening friends, you are most welcome to Think IAS channel. Today we are going to discuss Ghatnachakra Current Affairs 2023 for the preparation of 1 year's current affairs of the UPSC, UPPSC, MPPSC and other state examinations. Let us begin the topic. Our topic is CDS, Chief of Defence Staff, amended service rules of the Army, Navy and Air Force. The Ministry of Defense has issued Gazette notification to amend regulations of the three defense forces, Army, Navy and Air Force related to the appointment of the Chief of Defense Staff. What is the Chief of Defense Staff? The Prime Minister of India has announced the creation of the post of Chief of Defense Staff during the address to the nation on 15th August 2019. The Cabinet Committee on Security on 24 December 2019 took the decision to create the post of the Chief of Defence Staff (CDS) to enhance the quality of military advice to political leadership through integration of the service inputs. The Chief of Defence Staff is the permanent chairman of the Chief of Staff Committee and acts as the principal military advisor to Raksha Mantri on all tri-service matters so as to provide impartial advice to the political leadership. Former Chief of Defence Staff and former Chief of Army Staff Lieutenant General Vipin Rawat took office of as the country's first Chief of Defence Staff on 1st January 2020. Let us repeat this. Former Chief of Army Staff Lieutenant General Bipin Rawat took office of as the country's first Chief of Defence Staff on January 1st, 2020. Bipin Rawat was martyred in the chopper crash on December 8, 2021. Key points: changes in the eligibility criteria. An officer who is serving as Lieutenant Governor or General, or an officer who has retired in the rank of Lieutenant General or General but has not attained the age of 62 years on the date of his appointment can be appointed as the Chief of Defence Staff (CDS). The age limit for the CDS post is 65 years with no fixed tenure defined. Unlike for the service chief, which is 3 years of the tenure or 62 years of the age, similar amendment was made in the service rules of Navy and Air Force as well. Jammu and Kashmir Delimitation Commission Final Report. On May 5, 2022, the Jammu and Kashmir Delimitation Commission submitted its final report. About the commission, the Delimitation Commission was headed by Justice Ranjan Prakash Desai, a retired judge of the Supreme Court of India. Ex officio members are Sri Sushil Chandra, Chief Election Commissioner; Sri K.K. Sharma, State Election Commissioner, Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. The Delimitation Commission was entrusted with the work of delimiting the assembly and parliamentary constituencies in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. It was done on the basis of 2011 census and in accordance with the provisions of Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Act 2019 and the provisions of the Delimitation Act 2002. What is delimitation? Delimitation literally means the act or a process of fixing limits or boundaries of territorial constituencies in a country or a province having legislative body. Delimitation is done by a delimitation commission or boundary commission. Important points of the final report: the total number of assembly seats in the Union Territory will increase from 83 to 90. Out of the 90 assembly constituencies in the region, 43 will be part of Jammu region and 47 will be part of the Kashmir region. Prime Minister's Employment Generation Program (PMEGP). On the May 30, 2022, Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises (MSME) has approved the continuation of the Prime Minister's Employment Generation Program (PMEGP). The scheme was approved for continuation over the 15th Finance Commission cycle for 5 years from 2021-22 to 2025-26. About PMEGP, launched in August 2008, launched by merging the two schemes, namely Prime Minister's Rozgar Yojana (PMRY) and Rural Employment Generation Program (REGP), approved by Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises (MSME) Ministry. The outlay of the scheme, that is 13,554.42 crore rupees. Objective is generate employment opportunities through establishment of micro enterprises in non-farm sector for rural as well as urban areas. Implementation by Khadi and Village Industries Commission (KVIC).